Why does it feel like life gets harder when you decide to truly follow Jesus? You'd think saying yes to God would open the door to peace, blessings, and smooth sailing. But instead, storms rise, friends walk away, and suddenly, you're facing battles you never had before. And deep down, you wonder, did I make a mistake? Shouldn't life be easier now? Stay with me, because the truth is, what you're experiencing is not failure. It's not punishment. It's actually proof that you're walking the right path. Jesus didn't hide this from you. In John 16:33, he said, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world." He didn't sugarcoat it. He didn't say, "Follow me, and everything will be easy." He said, "Follow me, and you'll have trouble. But here's the hope. I already overcame every trouble you'll ever face." That means your story doesn't end with the fight. It ends with his victory. Here's the truth. Before you followed Jesus, the enemy didn't care about you. You were no threat. But the moment you said, "I belong to Christ," you stepped onto a battlefield. And suddenly the attacks, the pressure, the pushback, it all made sense. You're carrying light now, and light always disrupts darkness. Think about it. You start reading your Bible, and suddenly your phone won't stop blowing up with distractions. You choose purity, and suddenly temptation shows up stronger than ever. You decide to walk in honesty at work, and suddenly you're pressured to compromise. And you ask, why is this so hard? Because the enemy doesn't fight what doesn't matter. If life feels harder after you chose Jesus, it's because your life now matters in eternity. Picture this. You finally decide, no more halfway living. I'm going all in with God. You feel a spark of joy, a fire in your soul. But then the car breaks down. The bills pile up. A close friend doesn't understand why you've changed and starts pulling away. You pray and fast, but things still look messy. You start wondering, God, did I make life harder by choosing you? And then, just when you're about to break, you read Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. And it clicks. God never promised to remove the storm, but he did promise his presence in the storm. That pressure you feel, it's not proof that God abandoned you. It's proof that he's holding you, strengthening you, and building you. And what you thought was breaking you, it's actually making you unshakable. If you're new in the faith, don't confuse resistance with God being distant. Resistance is often confirmation that God is close. You don't train soldiers for comfort, you train them for battle. And that's exactly what God is doing in you. And if you've been following Christ for years, you know by now, the challenges don't disappear, but you face them differently. Because after walking with God long enough, you've seen him open doors no man could shut. You've seen him carry you when you didn't even have the strength to stand. You know storms may come, but you don't panic anymore. Because you've learned storms don't last forever, but God's faithfulness does. This is the heart of it. Jesus never promised a storm-free life. He promised a spirit-filled life. The same spirit that raised him from the dead is living in you. That means when life feels hard, you're not walking in your own strength. You're walking in resurrection power. So yes, following Jesus can feel harder. But here's the truth. Without him, life isn't easier. It's emptier. With him, every battle has a purpose, every tear has value, and every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. Think about your own life right now. Where do you feel the most pressure? Is it in your finances, your relationships, your faith? That pressure isn't there to destroy you. It's there to refine you. Diamonds don't form without pressure. Oil doesn't flow without crushing. And faith doesn't grow without resistance. So instead of asking, God, why is this happening to me? Begin asking, God, what are you building in me through this? Let this sink in. Life feels harder after you chose Jesus, not because you're losing, but because you're finally on the winning side. You're no longer living for yourself. You're living for eternity. So don't give up. Don't walk away. Take heart. Jesus already overcame the world. And if he overcame, so will you. Take some time this week. Write down one moment where God carried you through something you thought you'd never survive. Hold it as proof, and the next time life feels heavy, remind yourself, you are not fighting alone. And if this message spoke to you, if it lit a fire in your spirit, make sure you subscribe, also like and share it to others. Stay connected here, because you need constant reminders that you're not walking this path alone. Together, let's keep pressing forward, keep holding on to hope, and keep following Jesus, no matter how hard it feels. Because hard doesn't mean you're losing. Hard means you're on the winning side.